Hi everyone, it's my privilege to have been invited here and to share my experiences with all of you. Conversations that count is a group-wide massive intervention and which is exceedingly important for all of us to understand. This is a transformational intervention. In the VUCA world that we live in, how do companies deal with this kind of environment? How do companies manage? How do they compete? And how do they win? Which is what Aditya Birla Group wants to do. And in that context, conversations that count becomes the key, because the responsibility of making sure that atmosphere exists in each team where people speak their mind, people are inquisitive, they're curious, they ask and they listen to whatever everyone has to say in the group, becomes really the key which will at different levels of the organization shape the thinking, shape the strategies, shape the competitive responses of the organization. So therefore, in this context, all we need to do is be open, realize that eventually it's the people power that will carry the day for us, and people power will not come by being prescriptive, by being in a tell mode, or by thinking that we know it all. It will come from harnessing of collective inquisitive knowledge that all of us bring to the table, and therefore this could not have come at a better time in the group. And my recommendation and my earnest desire would be that pay attention to this, learn, seek to understand from everyone in the team and in the batches that you're in, and go and practice whatever you learn out of these days that you spend at the center. One thing I think is very important for me to share with you: we interview so many people, and we want to know what strengths they bring, what are the capabilities that they bring, and how they're different and how they will add value to what we do. And then we let them come into the organizations, we let them come into our teams, and we tell them exactly what they should be doing. The value destruction that happens out of these set of actions is unimaginable. So I would implore all of you that it is the collective, not the individual. It is the team, not the leader. It is all of us who are in it together. And the first thing that we need to appreciate is that it's not one people winning, it's not the leader winning and the team not winning, it's all of us who are in this together. So therefore, empower your people, because if you empower well, then you get to have more time to focus on things which are more important, which are more strategic. As a leader, there will be occasions when you have to give an instruction. There have to be occasions when you have to lead from the front, but it needs to be balanced, and balanced effectively with letting the team's potential also be something which grows with every passing month, with every passing year. How do we then ensure that conversations that count become the day-to-day factor in our thinking, in our conduct, in our dealings with people? It cannot happen without having a mindset shift in ourselves and making sure that mindset shift happens in the people that we every day interface with. How are we balancing the telling part with asking questions, which gives a opening for people to come with their ideas, to come with their thoughts, and to get higher ownership of whatever is being done in that team at that point in time. Whilst getting the job done is a focus that all of us should be having at any point in time, but in that journey, what we should not forget is that developing potential of all employees who are interested to us in our teams is also a primary ownership of any good leader. Secondly, to build good CTC skills, each of us managers need to practice, and there's no way out of that. And you have to be consciously reminding yourself at all points in time till this becomes second nature to you. And till that time, there has to be a conscious reminder to yourself. Third, as ABG leaders, we need to check and support these conversations to happen around us at any point in time. So it may be a good idea to ask your direct reports on a regular or frequent basis, are you using CTC with your team, and how may I support you? Lastly, it's not just being open to feedback, but actively seeking out feedback and suggestions on a regular basis, which will ensure that these conversations that we intend to have differently from today onwards they get imbibed in all of us. In closing, I can say that conversations that count is the ABG way for all managers to have effective conversations, which will help in developmental culture within the group. And as an ABG leader, I commit myself to using the conversations that count process in my conversations with my team members. What about you?